What's up? What's good? It's your boy Zillionaire. Welcome to the show, man. Make sure you subscribe to this channel. Like I say, I don't know what's going on with my first channel, but YouTube's deleting a lot of videos, so we're going to be on this channel, all right? And I will be re-uploading a lot of videos from my other channel on this channel, just so we can go back and watch them and have them, just in case they do delete the other channel. So I downloaded all my major videos, and we can go back and watch them or whatever, and especially on this case, and we'll have them, so people could just rewatch them over and over again and listen to them. Now, the truth is a very unpopular thing in our society, and very little people speak the truth. Now the truth is a hard pill to swallow. That's why I'm like Morpheus. Either you're going to take the blue pill or the red pill. The red pill, you come down this rabbit hole of the truth. But once you discover the truth, there's no turning back. Understand, when you listen to Zillionaire, there's no turning back. Now you're aware of the truth. It hit me like a ton of bricks today on the Kenneka's case. And I understand why she can't get justice is because of the mother. Okay? And I'm going to show you and I'm going to break it down. When you're putting together a case, you have to have evidence and facts, stuff that you have to put together to prove your case. Okay? That's why a lot of people don't like me. Is because I actually research, I actually pay attention, I actually point things out, and I give you divine insight on what I'm talking about. I'm going to prove to you Kenneka was sacrificed. This was a sacrifice. I'm for sure now. First, I was like, maybe. I'm like, well, you're like, maybe she was, because all the evidence was pointing towards she might have been sacrificed. But as I put all these evidence together, I'm like, this girl was sacrificed. Now I'm going to break down the symbols that show me that, Teresa's a Freemason and you sacrifice your kids. A lot of Freemasons are part of Illuminati. They believe in sacrifice for money, wealth, and fame. Understand this, all right? They already knew that the famous Bill Murray, he owned the restaurant kitchen that Kenneka died in. The restaurant that was in Crown Plaza Hotel, that restaurant that Kenneka died in, was owned by Bill Murray, the famous Bill Murray. All right, famous Hollywood elites. All right, but I'm gonna get back to that later on in another video. But I want to break this down, how deep this thing is. All right, now understand all this, but I want to break down Freemason. How Teresa's a Freemason, and I'm going to show you her earrings. You'll see the earrings shows the Masonic symbol. All right. And that fake cry she did on television. That was one of the most fakest. No tears came out of her mouth. Those bastards. I'm like, Jesus Christ. All right. Now, a lot of people was telling me Teresa sacrificed her daughter, Zill. I don't like to listen to what people say. I said, let me research it and see what I come up with. And as I put all the pieces together, I said, you know what? I'm starting to believe that. All right. Now the handshake on Dr. Oz. Look at the handshake. Pay attention to the handshake. Okay, I want y'all to pay attention to the hand. Masons have a secret handshake. They have their own handshake. They don't have a regular handshake. They don't just shake your hand. They have their fingers in a certain way. And if you see Dr. Oz's fingers, the way he's holding his fingers and looking at Teresa, I want you to pay attention to that. That took me out. I'm like, wow. And as you look at the Freemasons handshakes, pay attention to their handshake. They have a secret handshake because everything they do is secret. The Bible says, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but we're dealing with principalities and powers, rulers of the darkness of this world. There's a dark side to this world. There's an evil side to this world. There's a secret society in this world that you just got to be aware of and wake up to. This little fantasy world that y'all live in, you need to wake up. There's a dark side. There is a group of secret people that are into all kind of demonic, disgusting things. Child sacrifice, human trafficking, all kind of weirdo stuff. All right, they're into this. All right. So wake up to this. Now, you see the handshake. You see the earrings. The earrings are a Masonic symbol. The handshake is a Masonic symbol, Freemasons. A lot of Freemasons are a part of Illuminati. Not only that, what bothers me about this case that I believe Kenneka was sacrificed is when Teresa Martin said that nobody did nothing to her. She wasn't set up. She didn't get set up. Nothing. Nobody set her up. Nobody did nothing to her. This is what she said. Now let's listen to this come out of her own mouth.
And for the book, for breaking on, didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. Ain't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at the party. But then nobody set up and nothing. She was found at this hotel right here. Breaking on, didn't nobody do nothing to her, y'all. Didn't nobody do nothing to her. Ain't nobody do nothing to her. She was left at the party. But then nobody set up and nothing. She was found at this hotel right here.
Now, after you discover your child dead, how do you come to the conclusion? You're just coming on the crime scene. You're just getting on the crime scene. How do you come to that conclusion, finding your child dead, and as soon as you find them, you already know what happened? How do you say nobody set her up? Nobody did nothing to her, y'all. How do you say that about your own child? That right there sounded planned, sounded rehearsed. But let me tell you, when people do dark stuff and they're into some wicked things, the truth always comes out. And if you look at her recent videos, you can see the darkness in her. You can see the darkness all over her. You can see she's in a dark place, because all the wealth and money and sacrifice you're trying to get, and what you did, you're still, it's no peace. You're still tormented. You still have to live with what you did. You understand what I'm saying? So she tried to sue the hotel for $50 million. That's crazy. That's basically unheard of. 50 mil. Because if you can prove negligence, you could get that money. But if they find out she was murdered, you don't get any money. Now understand this. This is why she cussed people out. This is why she told people, I don't want your help. This is why she don't want no tombstone. She don't want any of that. She don't want any memories of Kenneka anywhere. I don't want no tombstone. I get a tombstone when I'm damn now pleased and all this other crazy stuff she has said to me. It's ridiculous. You cuss people out to try to help you. Kendras Mother, she accepts your help. She accepts your donations. She accepts whatever you try to do to help her. She appreciates it. But Teresa doesn't, because Teresa already had a plan to get that money. All right? And then you have the preacher that said Teresa had to sacrifice her daughter. I understand that the church she went to and the preachers, they're Freemasons. So understand, it's people who are wanting to cut of this money that she's supposed to be getting. Understand this. It's people. It's a group, a society that she's a part of. They wanted to cut of this money, this sacrifice money. Understand this. This stuff is deep, y'all. So pay attention to symbols. Stuff is symbolic. Freemasons. A lot of Freemasons believe in sacrifice for wealth, money, and fame. A lot of if you look online, you have to dig for this though. You have people who are former Masons, and they were talking about how they were told that they had to sacrifice their children or sacrifice certain people in order to join that lodge. Blew my mind. But you have people who are former Freemasons. They're exposing the occult that's behind it. Now you got to understand, it's going to be people that's going to sacrifice their children for wealth, for money, for success, and for fame. They're going to do this. Understand this. People who are going to do this. The Bible talks about mother against the daughters. Father against the son. Families are just going to be at odds. Everybody's going to be against each other. This is the word of God. This is biblical. Understand this. We're living in the last and evil days. People are wicked. All right? People are wicked. Bible also say because of worldly possessions and money, the love of many will wax cold. That means some people will have no love for you. They will just love money and they'll love material things, and they'll put money and wealth and material things. They'll cross you. They'll kill you. They'll sacrifice you. They'll destroy you for wealth, money, and fame. So don't be surprised when you see these things. Don't be shocked. Don't be shocked. The truth is a hard pill to swallow, but the truth is the truth. You got to understand this. And my channel is, and my message is for those who want to accept it. You will never catch me in the comments arguing with anyone. Either you accept the truth or you don't, or just leave my channel. Period. And when you're doing a case, you got to put the pieces together. When I talk, I'm showing you what I'm talking about. I'm showing you what I'm saying. I want you to pay attention to stuff. When you go in a courtroom and you're presenting a case, you have to have evidence to show without a reasonable doubt that these things are true. I always prove what I'm talking about. I always back up what I'm saying. And that's why a lot of people don't like me. And that's why people try to bring up my false accusation from 20 years ago when they get mad at the truth. But that's all y'all got is slander. And that's fine. It's fine. Slander me. It's not going to stop me from speaking the truth. I'm your boy Zillionaire. Kenneka was a sacrifice. A lot of things in on it. A lot of people want to cut this money. A lot of people knew what the hell was going on. This thing is deep, man. This thing is deep. This thing is deep. Some people believe that she just got paid to, hush money. I believe that too. Anytime you know what happened, anytime anytime you know what's going on and they pay you to shut up, you still just gave your child up to be sacrificed. You don't pay me to shut up and be like, well, you know what, this happened and we're going to pay you. You just got to be quiet. You're a part of this Freemasons. You're a part of this secret society. This went down. Gang stalking and organ trafficking. We're going to pay you. Just keep your mouth shut. And even if that happened, also, it's still a sacrifice. Still a sacrifice. I'm your boy Zillionaire, the truth speaker, the guy that pisses everybody off. The evidence make me believe that she was sacrificed. I'm out of here. Put your thoughts in the comments. I tell you, when it comes to money and wealth, you don't have any friends. Sometimes you don't even have family when they're after money, wealth, and fame. We're living in some demonic, evil, wicked times. We're living in the last and evil days. Either you choose to serve God or you choose to serve the devil. It's sad that a lot of people choose to serve Satan. It's really sad, man. But Christ said it. Jesus Christ said, he said that the path of destruction is wide and many go through it, but narrow is the path of life and many go through it. He said it in his word. A lot of people are going to go down that dark, destructive path. Some people, but very few people are going to walk in the light. So my channel is for the few people that accept the truth, because truth is light. Truth sheds light on everything. This is my channel for. So if you choose to walk in the light and you want to hear truth and you want facts, you want evidence, you want divine insight, you want wisdom, this is the channel to come to. I'm out of here. Put your thoughts in the comments. I'm gone.